Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am finally getting around to doing the voiceover of a set I did a while ago. So these were the ombre nails, just very simple, very plain, but with the heart ring finger that looked like a little three-dimensional like locket thing. So as you can see, I've gone ahead and I've pushed back, and I am now just cleaning the nail plates with my e-file. Obviously it looks like I'm going so fast because I've sped it up, because you don't want me to bore you, but I do it very softly, very gently. I've worked from the centre one direction, now I'm working from the centre to the other because of the rotation of the drill and whatnot, and I am just going in with a 150 even, and I am just removing that shine and just sorting it out so that I've got a nice smooth neat free edge. My mum's nails are not always in the best shape. That's due to health, but she makes a perfect model. She sits still, she sits quiet, so we're happy. Yeah, so this set was done. Oh yeah, I found a little bit I didn't like. It was a bit of dry skin at the side, so I just removed it. Them Russian e-file bits are safe to use on skin. So I'm applying my forms now, and I'm setting them as if I'm doing a stiletto, but I'm not. It just gives a nice shape for a tapered square. Oh, I've just caught my nose and it's still bruised from my dog headbutting me. Hold the laughter. So yeah, and in this video I've actually left in the thumb because it was something that I've had a few messages about, people wanting to know what I do on them. So it's nothing exciting, I'm afraid, on this one, but it is one of the most popular asked, how do I ombre and whatnot. So yeah, I've left it in, and I've left the thumb in as well. Obviously this bit is boring and monotonous. I am just fitting forms, but fitting your form correctly is important. So when I'm working on an actual person, I will do 4 fingers and then I'll do the thumb as a separate. Yeah, I'm trying to think how I describe it. So I will do these 4 fingers, then do the thumb, then do the next 4 fingers and do the thumb, if that makes sense. Then I'll go back and file the first hand. Because of the speed I work, I like to make sure that my acrylic is fully set. So I've come in and I've built my free edge in Snowdrift because it's really pretty and I wanted to do it. Yeah, so I build, instead of a reverse smile line, I build the free edge that way. It's what I've always done. Now this has not been dehydrated, it has not been primed, it has not been anything. These do not need doing with the monomer I'm using. So we are 3 weeks on Monday. 3 weeks on Monday since I first did these, and other than grown out on my mum, they're still perfectly fine. So I don't add chemicals I don't need. So my mum has really, really tiny nail beds, but I still build them the same, and I do take them down sometimes after the video if I've built them any longer than this, but these are fairly short. Now I'm afraid the video editing is not the greatest because I've done this on the camcorder and then I've put it onto the computer, and this is one of the reasons why it's took me a while, because I can't use it. I like my iPhone more. But yes, so people have been asking me to see my whole process. I am a bit nervous I've left the video too long. It's running about 15 minutes, but you can always mute me or fast forward me or anything. Please mute me. I sound like a prepubescent girl most of the time. When school rings, they ask if my mum is home, and I'm like, no, because I'm an adult. I'm coming in with Natural Beauty, and Natural Beauty is a bit deeper than Almost Nude. Almost Nude is my go-to core line colour, but this is a bit deeper, so it's what I wanted, so it's what I used. And I'm just making sure that blend is beautiful and lush. And I always place one just below and sort of push it up, because it's what I do. And then if I need, I will place a small little one just where I need it. But I am not... I can build a nail in one bead. Obviously you can't build an ombre in one bead. But I can do the one bead method, but I prefer a smaller brush. I prefer to work small and less beads. But it's not right, it's not wrong, it's each individual person's way of working, and this happens to be mine. So yeah, oh, my nose is really hurting because I've just rubbed it. And after I'd done it, because Snowdrift has the tiniest, softest twinkle in it, I decided that I wanted a little bit of the twinkle to go up the actual cover powder, if that makes sense. I didn't particularly want the white, I wanted the twinkle from the white. So I just placed a tiny little bead and pulled it up, and because I didn't do that on the index finger, I've gone back and gone, yes, I like that, I wanted that. So that's what I've done. So now I've built them, I'm going to let them set up, because I like to let them set a little bit before before I cap an ombre. I just feel it gives me time, so I'm not moving the colours too much if I'm doing a coloured ombre. Does that make sense? Anyway, it does to me, because I'm weird. So yes, I have fitted my form, and the reason it's gone straight on is because my mum's thumb fits the forms perfectly, which is really nice. I get a beautiful connection every time. Her other fingers don't, so as you can see, I was taking them away and tailoring them, but her thumb fits it really nice and smooth. So I'm coming in with a nice big bead and I'm going to pull it down. Yeah, I know what people mean about thumbs. Nobody ever knows what they go on the thumb. Sometimes my clients come and they've got a picture, and obviously we don't do the same, we tweak it a little bit, and it's like they just see this, and sometimes I wish they'd leave it so that I know who's originally done it, but not much I can do. Yes, I'm removing the forms, and I always pinch at the free edge and pull downhill, not uphill, if that makes sense. I pull it downhill so that I'm not, because obviously they won't be fully polymerized, but they're set up enough so that I can just go and cap that blend. I don't always worry about a bead right at the top, because I don't need to add bulk there. It's already got the cover powder. The only reason I'm capping is because I actually want to cap the blend so that when I'm filing, I'm not going to file into it. I can't believe it's actually took me this long to edit this. This is nearly 3 weeks. I'm feeling really bad now. That also means that my mum has just had one hand on for 3 weeks. Ah, my bad. So yeah, I think I need to do her another set. I'll do another set on Monday on her and then infill these possibly next week or the week after. Whoops. So yes, now I've capped them, and I was having a bit of an off day. They don't look, they're not as flush as I would like, because I'm actually sat watching it back as I'm recording and going, they don't look pretty. But I think it's because they're jittery, because of the way the video is, because it hasn't rendered it properly yet. So yeah, anyway, I'm hoping they look nice when I'm done. I know they look nice. I mean, the nails looked stunning when I'd finished. But yeah, I used my camcorder as opposed to my phone, so it were at a totally different angle. And yeah, let's just say I won't be doing that again. I love my phone. So yes, I am going in and I am filing, and as I have said a few times, my filing routine is the way I work. It's not necessarily the way everybody else works. So please, if you do the same as me, don't don't worry. If you don't worry. It's peace, love and sparkles. I do these because it's actually nice to watch it back and watch me work and go, yeah, I could have done this better and I could have done that better, and yeah, but also it's a way for me to actually not just say the colours are nice and whatnot. It's a way for me to actually show you how pretty they are. Yeah, did you see me lining up? Because obviously I want to make sure they're all the same length and whatnot. Normally I cut these bits out, but I was having such a ball-ache editing. I just went, I'm leaving them in. Do you know what? I'm a nail tech too at heart, and do you know what? We all do it. We all have to size them up. We all have to check they're the same. So why hide them? So I've just sort of gone, meh, and left them in. And yeah, I do work quite quickly. So this is sort of like, other than a sped up version, this is just sort of me working. It's kind of like a live, just in fast forward. Yeah. And I'm really sorry, but I think the art process, there's a bit of my scruffy hair in, because like I say, oh, but did you see that C-curve? That is so pretty. Makes me so happy. You see what I mean about the thing fitting so nicely. So I run round. This is actually, oh, my mind's gone blank. It is not necessarily designed for acrylic. It is a bit from Petra Jake, and it's designed for skin. But I find that it really does just smooth out that acrylic, because I didn't have any buffers at the time, and it just worked lovely. And I sized it up again, and that ring finger was just not sitting as nice as I like. So yeah, as you can see, I'm looking at different angles because I do. So as a few of you might know, I work from a palette a lot of the time, and I have a lot of my gel polishers actually in my palette permanently. It holds 48 and I have 3 of them, so I have 1 or 2 mil of each of my gel polishers in my palette, so I'm not wasting them. Now, I haven't cured this, I have sprinkled it straight on. So I painted my heart, sprinkled my glitter, and then I cured it. Now I've given it a really good brush off. Our dust brushes are really, really firm, so especially for dust and glitter, they are great. Now what I'm doing is I'm going over this with a layer of clear. Look, you can just see my head and it annoyed me. So I'm going over with a layer of the super clear from Chimera, because I really wanted to build that heart up. I wanted it 3-dimensional, and the base coat wouldn't have given me the depth I actually wanted. So now I've cured it, and I have removed the sticky layer, the inhibition layer, and I'm going in with some acrylic paint because I like the fluidity of acrylic paint. The Eternal Darkness is really nice, but I wanted just the razor fine line, and I can't always get that with gel. I changed my brush too, which I actually left in that I'd changed it because, hey, I'm human, and like I say, nightmare editing. So I've outlined my heart now. I've got the brush I wanted, and I'm doing a little loop, and I'm making it look as if it's a little floating locket at the moment. And then I've done my chain. So after I've done this, I go ahead and top coat it. I let the acrylic paint set up. In fact, I don't think that's actually paint. I think that's acrylic ink. It's just basically, you don't need to dilute it. It's pre-diluted, but unbelievably pigmented. It's beautiful. I don't even know where I got it from. My mum bought it me. But yeah, it's amazing. So I am now top coating, and I hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.